Welcome back to the Daily Quack. Today we are looking back at an all-time classic, a treasure hunt for the ages. From the summer of 1952, it's Dell 4-color number 408, otherwise known as Donald Duck and the Golden Helmet. Our tale begins with Donald working as an assistant guard in the Museum of Duckburg. Donald is bored with his job as he feels he was born in the wrong time. Instead of an adventurous and rugged life, here he is directing museum patrons to collections of butterflies and lace tatting. As he gazes wistfully at an old Viking ship, he hears a commotion aboard and discovers a man poking around where he shouldn't be. After Donald chases him off, he discovers the thing the man was searching for, an old map. The map turns out to be the log of a voyage led by the Viking Olaf the Blue, who landed on the coast of North America in the year 901 and buried a golden helmet as proof that he was there. But before the museum can send Donald to Labrador to recover the helmet, they are interrupted. The man bursts into the office accompanied by a lawyer, and he demands the map. He says his name is Azure Blue, and he claims to be a descendant of Olaf the Blue, and declares that he is now king of the continent. Donald and the curator realize that their only chance of stopping Azure Blue is to find the golden helmet first and dispose of it so he can never be found again. Now that he finally has a chance to be a real man, Donald gets the boys and they head for Newfoundland, and the race for the golden helmet is on. Upon arriving in Newfoundland, they see Azure Blue is already departing with a boatload of reporters and a warship for protection. The Ducks rent a small boat and head out into the increasingly rough weather. The storm takes its toll and Blue's ship is wrecked down an iceberg, but he and his lawyer Sharky manage to continue in a rowboat. They ambush the Ducks and steal their boat, leaving the Ducks adrift in the rowboat. Meanwhile, the curator is headed in on foot, and all parties are searching for the spot where the helmet is buried, a headland in the shape of a cross. After another encounter with Blue and Sharky, Donald and the boys make it to shore. They realize they're standing at the spot they were searching for, and make the discovery of a lifetime, the golden helmet of Olaf the Blue. However, their joy is short-lived as Azure literally plucks the helmet from Donald's hands. Things go from bad to worse, as Azure claims to be Emperor of North America and owner of everything on the continent. Suddenly, Blue is knocked unconscious as the curator arrives in the nick of time. They decide that the best course of action is to dump the helmet into the ocean where it can never be found again. But before this can happen, the exhausted curator succumbs to the whispers of the lawyer and declares himself to be the new owner of North America. The helmet changes hands a few more times, and always with the same result, with the holder of the helmet going mad with power. Finally, the helmet goes overboard and sinks to the bottom of the ocean, never to be found again. The golden helmet is lost forever. Upon their return to Duckburg, Donald resumes his life as a museum guard. Our story ends with Donald taking the museum guests to find the embroidered lampshades, as he realizes that maybe the rugged life isn't for him after all. I don't really know what I can say about this story that hasn't already been said. I think this is one of Barks' best stories. It's a great adventure story with high stakes and lots of great humor. There is abundant danger from both nature and man, and the corrupting influence of absolute power embodied in the golden helmet itself. The characterization of Donald is particularly good. He's clever and resourceful and doesn't back down when the fate of North America is at stake. And there are story elements that are relevant today, mainly Donald fearing that modern man has become too soft, and the extremely negative portrayal of lawyers. Barks was also at the top of his game here artistically. There's so many eye-catching panels, and his characters just feel so alive. Such a classic cover too. And speaking of the cover art, this rendition was done by my good friend, the very talented Rick Brown. Check out his channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. That's all for today at the Daily Quack.